Hey everybody, welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are gonna go and work towards Dandelion. You're gonna notice a couple things are different though. Number one, I took care of a few things in terms of crafting. So we now have our full feline armor gear all set up. And truthfully, I don't think it's my favorite, but I am going to give it a shot just to say that we did. We also have the swords, and they're actually quite good. I don't have any better swords than this, but we were able to craft enhanced griffin armor, which is fantastic. It's going to be much better than the feline armor. It's medium armor as well, which synergizes with our current upgrade. And yes, we won't get those benefits from here. However, we are just going to try it out. I also went ahead and enhanced any potions that we could. Got a couple of decoctions. Let's see really quickly here. We've got the Grave Hag decoction. So accelerates vitality regen for the duration of battle. That's quite good. Increases the amount of weight the Witcher can carry. That's the Fiend decoction. The Catechin decoction increases critical hit chance. And I think that's really about it. Yeah. So, there was also a couple of just regular potions that I think we upgraded. Or maybe it was oils up here. Yeah, it was one of these. Anyways, so we are ready to rock. We are going to talk to Siggy Reuven here. And if you want a quick refresher on what's happening with Dandy. So thanks to the lovely Priscilla, Geralt now knew Ciri and I had struck a deal with Whoreson Jr., one of the big four bosses of the Novigrad underworld. It seemed a simple matter of finding Whoreson, having a chat, and getting out of him where to look for me. But in the Novigrad of the time, nothing was simple, and nothing was as it seemed. Typical. We also have Count Reuven's treasure. We have to question Reuven about Dandelion's disappearance without raising suspicions. Fear gripped the Witcher's heart as he knocked on the bathhouse doors. He knew that shortly before I disappeared without a trace, I had been planning to rob Sigi Reuven, one of the most powerful and dangerous men in the north. He would have to inquire about my fate without arousing any suspicions, which was a tall order indeed. For while Geralt may be an excellent Witcher, he is one lousy actor. There we go. And it's actually not too far from here, this bathhouse, so... Sigi Reuven, here we come. This is, wow, this is nice.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy with what?
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
That is quite the giggle.
Sigi Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm Happen.
Happen? It's a new one.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Okay, get undressed, put your clothing in.
Your equipment will be safe.
It really better be.
Splendid. Sigi Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hi, Whitehead. Nice bum you have. You were right.
Hello, everyone.
And then he sent the body back offering and extended.
Cleavers is bigger. That's good info.
Clear that you've not seen Reuven. Gudrun
Does it look buckle itself?
I'm here.
Yes.
There we go. Hey, is that who I think it is back there?
Easy, Cleaver.
Horson Jr.'s
Yeah.
a dead man. I'll have my scribe
nope.
send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
How do we even start?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing?
Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although,
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Trust me.
Please, no! Ah!
Whoa, and we don't have our weapons.
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Okay. Give us the blade at
First
least.
ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Horson Jr. sends his regards. Keep it together, lads!
Come on. Just pummel them. We got one more.
You'll regret that provocation! God damn it!
Well, if that doesn't prove my worth, don't know what else will.
Good work, gents.
terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were Horson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
If I was gonna come in and then invite people in, I wouldn't have killed them afterwards.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He'd tan the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver.
Ah,
Carlo's
this
in
is Cleaver.
entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Huh. We'll be up front.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed, eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find
Geriatric.
Horson? Find me first.
Okay, well that's not exactly how I expected that to go.
I need to find Horson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
Okay, so...
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Okay, interesting. So... he really doesn't want this to go down.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Fair enough.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do
If
they
it
know
helps
who
me.
I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Plus times have clearly changed. Okay, so Whoreson, where's he strong?
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's gotta be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Okay. So, where's this casino?
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
So, no talking about him.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of poverty.
Oh, God.
Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Now, I wonder if we have to choose or if we can go to all of them, or...
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Unless he knows that's the last time, or that's the last place people
See
would
if
look.
I can't find Whoreson at the
hides
casino
there.
or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy
past
bastard,
returns.
come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Okay, are you still in contact with Radovid?
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Fair enough. Have you heard from Philippa lately?
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
Oh.
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Huh, okay. I don't think she's dead.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
It's a true story.
Yeah. Except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
So, do you know what happened to Dandelion at all?
Listen,
You must hear
Dandelion's
things.
missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Yeah, they disappear.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme.
Oh, come on.
Surely you
No way.
understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am
So
I
is
when
he.
I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems.
Okay, I like this guy.
Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Uh-huh.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
I'm not. He knows. For sure he knows.
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did. I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Yep, absolutely.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Uh-oh.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Okay. Okay, let's not. There we go.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Well, what are we doing down here? Okay, cool.
Timo's on my way.
Got things to do myself. Oh, Bart! Not again!
Bart.
Oh,
Bart,
what?
stop that! Now!
He's got a troll.
Bart makes Siggy lose, Jorfen.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadless.
Where did you get a troll?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Good Ziggy. Okay. So what am I doing here?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later.
Okay.
And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God. Then boom! Jorfen go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter
Whoa.
stuff. And
Well.
you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Yeah, we'll help.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
So, have you heard from anybody that's seen
Anyone
this
see
or
what
knows
happened?
anything?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs?
Unless they're one of the
Anything
same.
unusual happened in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
What are we saying was the value?
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfen. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, we're good.
But I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. But look, won't go. But look, no. Only sleep. Bad shoes.
Oh, God.
Headphones.
Okay. So it was a bomb.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes, but troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
So how'd they do that?
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom, got what? Breathe, shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
So the shrooms put him to sleep.
Stiff upper lip.
But they don't kill him.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Of course.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
So, what is this something?
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either.
That's so rattled.
I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Well, we have some work cut out for us.
Dandelion.
Oh,
what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Huh. Okay. This is going to be confusing. Let's go ahead and craft some of this extra stuff, just in case. We could finally make some of this white gull just to have. Let's see. So I already have this. Yes, fine. Oh, I guess it'll just refill when we rest. Fine.
And I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
Nope, not quite as bad as that.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, let's just do a quick review here. So, Turned out Siggy Reuven was none other than Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence and a man well known to Geralt from past adventures. In an atypical bout of ignorance, Dijkstra had no inkling I was involved in the theft of his gold. He treated Geralt's appearance as a fortunate coincidence and offered him a handsome sum in return for help finding his stolen wealth and the thief who had stolen it. Geralt and Dijkstra thus both wanted to find the exact same person, yours truly, albeit for entirely different reasons. Seizing this bit of good fortune, Geralt accepted the offer and hoped against hope Dijkstra wouldn't catch on to his double dealing. Fear gripped the Witcher's heart as he knocked on the bathhouse doors. He knew that shortly before I disappeared without a trace, I'd been planning to rob Siggy Reuven. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is the previous update that we had. Now, Junior, this is another thing that we're going to have to explore, and I'm hoping that one doesn't cancel out the other. But, I think our acting was not so bad. Okay, more
Bits
pipes.
Of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Okay.
Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that.
And they're all intact. Whoa. Whoa. Holy shit, that was creepy.
Of course.
Come on.
Damn it.
Okay. I imagine that we can expect more of those. Okay, here we go. Also, I'm thinking... we could take critical hit chance. Let's try that. Yeah, definitely not the last batch of them, that's for sure. Now, we have to keep an eye on our antidote here because things could get gnarly. I also don't know if using...
Definitely came through here.
Using Igni down here is a great idea. But I'm gonna go ahead and assume no. That'll do. Oh, what did we miss back here? Doesn't appear that it matters much because we need to search the immediate area.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel.
wyvern oil?
Here. Time to see Dijkstra.
So it's like a homemade bomb, kind of like a pipe bomb type of thing, by the sounds of it. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going out this way.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Okay, that's an interesting escape route. Somebody had to know that. That's how the basement was going to be shaped, and like they would have to know that. We actually had plenty of time on the antidote.
Hey Bart, got a minute?
Minute,
Maybe he'll tell us something.
but no minute, got. But rocks, got. Rocks want?
Not totally.
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
Oh
One
my
more
God.
time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Okay, so
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
what do you think about?
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks.
Rocks interesting.
He's a geologist. It's fine.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Strange, out of place.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. Yeah. But here. His.
So, okay. You mean like a snake hiss?
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His other. Not animal all that.
Right. So, like what?
Like. Rock?
No,
Hissing
not like rock. Where'd the hissing come from? Maybe it was like a small puncture.
The hissing. Where did it
of
come from?
Anything?
His here. In lavatory.
What?
Where?
Lavatory.
Where Bart turdy dump.
Where Bart turdy dumped. I don't know. That's just a cheap one, but it's pretty good.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time got. Jorfun go. But God, now nothing.
So there was a hiss.
Thanks
and
for your
I don't
help.
know if we could take
So
him
long.
seriously because
No. No.
it could have just been a ghost turdy dump. We don't know. Just noise and no materials. Okay, out of your way. Got it. Let's... Actually, is there anything in here? Yes? Oh, that's actually crucial. I wonder if we have the required ingredients to take care of that. Enhanced necrophage oil. We are short on bear fat. Actually, you know what? I remember that we needed bear fat for a few other things as well. And next time I see some... Oh, yum. Next time that I see some, I'm going to buy a whole bunch. Okay. Now, we have to kind of... We gotta tell him, like, the truth-ish without, I think, giving away too much. Whoa. We're gonna leave all of these heavy weapons. Okay, fair enough. Hold on, I just want to double check and make sure that there's nothing in any of the rooms we might need. It's just those hand fiber plants everywhere. Oh, Happen. Hey, maybe you know something. Or maybe you don't. Okay, this is the entrance. What's going on here? These giant bookshelves that I can't check out.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Few things. Yeah, so... I mean, this might be obvious for him.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Yep. Trail
Very
leads
fitting.
to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Okay, so he pieced that together. But we found pieces of the bomb.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a
It's all
silver
made.
cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Well, we said caramel, right?
Guess I could be wrong. Smell was weak, barely detectable.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Well, it was inside the pipe, that's for
Bomb
sure.
went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Yep.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers.
Yeah, I like this guy. I gotta be honest.
All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Okay, will do.
Nothing here.
Oh, we definitely have something going on
Something
here.
floating on the surface. Oil,
Like
looks
oil.
like.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we have...
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
So this is, like... Okay. The fact that nobody's found those pieces
Got
yet.
something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, it could be Happen as well.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Okay.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
What do you mean?
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean?
Oh,
Old
she's
Cook's been
dead.
eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Doppler?
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
So, it could just be an old-fashioned impersonator. Sure. Or it could be a Doppler. Sure. It could be anything. Honestly. Let's see. Like an excavator uncovering an ancient elven masterpiece, Geralt slowly revealed the hidden brilliance of my plan. He discovered we had not barged in directly from the sewers like brain-dead lugs, but instead struck from the inside by placing a bomb in one of the tub's drain pipes. Hearing this, Dijkstra summoned his faithful eunuch, Happen, and had him examine the bathhouse guest registry. From there, it learned the tub in question had been used that day by a certain Margrave Henkel. Nothing unusual about a Margrave giving his corns a bit of a soak, but this particular Margrave had shuffled off his mortal coil, corns and all, a few months prior to the break-in. Dijkstra thus tasked Geralt with examining the Margrave's residence in the hope that the Witcher would find some trace of the stolen treasure there. Yeah, okay. Now, I'm tempted to check out some of Junior's stuff, because everything is actually quite close. We've got the arena, we have the casino, and we have the hideout. The hideout is the furthest away, but I think maybe we'll just stay on the same one, so it's clean and we can keep track of everything that's going on, and then we'll see how things go. Alright, so we are going to take a break here, and when we come back, we are going to be going to Margrave Henkel's house and seeing what the frick is going on, because look, we know that Dandelion did this because 1, we've heard he planned it, 2, we see him writing about it in our journal, and 3, everything just matches up. The problem is that he doesn't know that Dandelion did it, and although he says he has a beef with him, I don't think it's real. He might just not like the guy, whatever, and we just need to find Dandelion. So yeah, we gotta find him before anybody else does, for sure. Okay guys, see you next time. Bye.